WLDL. We're watching the Lost Boys versus the Last of Us. Two teams that have fought off in the past, and they're looking for a little rematch here. Co-casting with me, I've got Dave the Conqueror.
Hey, what's up? Let's have some fun.
I am doing a bit of eating right now, so I apologize.
Couldn't wait.
No, I just may as well be honest, right?
Yeah, right.
Try to hide it,
So,
but probably very obvious.
if I remember correctly, it was the Last of Us that won both matches,
Hmm.
or am I getting that wrong? Yeah. So Last of Us coming up with 2 wins against them. So we'll see how the Lost Boys come back and try to beat them this time.
I'm guessing they did some studying, did some homework, reviewed their last games.
No, we're Dota players. We don't do homework.
I mean, reading patch notes is like
Five
homework in
seconds.
half, right?
Nobody reads those.
Radiance ban.
All right, into the banning phase. Got I do like this new banning phase, getting a lot of bans out right at the start.
Only 10
Mhm.
seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah,
So,
FYI, we are on a 5 minute delay, so I will be reading chat, but it will be a bit of a delay before we can actually respond to it.
well, it looks like the Last of Us did not do their homework.
Dyer's
There's
ban.
a ban on the puck. All right,
Dyer's ban.
is that a that's got to be a special ban, right?
Yeah, I think we've seen Octavian on this puck, and
10 seconds to
in
pick.
one of his specials, I think.
Yeah, I mean, hey, good
5
puck player.
seconds.
Definitely don't want to fight
Radiance
against
ban.
that. Got 2 strong bans from the Lost Boys, Jakiro and Abaddon. 2 very strong heroes at the moment.
10 seconds to pick.
Yeah, we are in a different patch now, so let's see
5
how that kind
seconds.
of changes
Hurry,
things up for these
hurry.
two teams facing off against each other. What did they change on Abaddon? Can't remember.
I don't think they really changed him that much. I think he's, from what I remember, he's kind of the same. Let me just double check. There he is. Yeah, no, he's no major changes to Abaddon. So he's just he didn't get buffed, he didn't get debuffed, so just still pretty strong. And got a ban on Viper and DK. Looks like Lost Boys are just trying to ban out the most annoying heroes recently.
I was glancing over their last games, and DK lost. Last of Us did pick up a DK in one of their wins.
Mm.
Not wanting to fight against that.
Yeah, he's very strong at the moment. And the Bloodseeker
Mhm.
and the OD
I think it was
was
Bloodseeker, and then also Lifestealer at The Last of Us ran against them last time.
right. I know in one of their games they played an OD, so that's a ban on the OD. I don't think Bloodseeker's super strong at the moment with that debuff on lifesteal,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still pretty decent. We're looking for the first actual pick. What's it gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
Looking maybe for a witch doctor, huh? Starting off strong.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
guess CM.
Yeah,
That's my guess.
CM is a strong pick for sure. Her 2 new facets are very strong.
It's the
Oh, look
witch.
at
All
that!
right,
Hey!
1-0 for Dave.
Keep a little caster score.
Mm-hmm.
Now is this gonna be the
Predictions.
CM? Nope. This
Lost Boys. Who did the Lost Boys play? So Tremoloso I know plays Trient quite heavily. We do got Rex Cows. He plays pause 3, but I think he sometimes switches.
Yeah, it's always interesting to have a team that's flexible, kind of like our own. We can kind of move things around as needed. So yeah, both teams taking a while, really thinking through these first few picks.
I mean, it's Wednesday, it's hump day, it's middle of the
Yeah,
week,
yeah. Nobody wants to be here.
late at night. Ooh, pick up a silencer.
Ooh, all right. Just yeah, that's honestly not a bad matchup. You know, we got that
Radiance
insta
ban.
silence for the witch ulti.
Yeah. I mean,
AE ban.
Witch Doctor and ulti is just a nightmare to deal with, and just being able to completely nullify it with just a push of a button. It's a good strat.
Oh yeah.
Only 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, with the ban on AA, definitely could be looking to pick up some heavy strength heroes. Ooh. Yeah, and there's the ban on Lifestealer.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely see those three. DK, Bloodseeker, Lifestealer, right?
Yeah, I think Lifestealer is probably the strongest hero at the moment. Yeah.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
I don't think they changed anything on Silencer this patch. I think he's pretty much the same.
Much faster. People are usually going the reverberating.
Yeah, that seems to be better. Simply because, you know, if you dispel it once, it just comes back. So you can waste a BKB. Ooh. We got a Centaur War Runner and an immediate pick on the Tide Hunter
Hmm.
by The Last of Us. I will say these are probably the two stronger pause threes this patch. Like Tide Hunter just feels really strong, and then Centaur, of course, is just super tanky. Ooh,
All right.
DP.
Two heroes that are kind of tricky to take down. I think the Lost Boys need to start considering some burst
10
damage for
seconds
that.
to pick.
Yeah.
Dark can end up
5
doing quite a
seconds
bit of
remaining.
burst with double edge. Certainly that facet makes it a
Right. Yeah, I
little more
definitely
sharper.
think most people tend to go for that horsepower. Try to save him some gold with not buying boots, but
Mm.
yeah, this could be a mid Death Prophet. She's been picked quite recently in a lot of the matches I've seen. Seems like she's pretty strong. Now I don't think it does, right? It's only auto attacks that reflect on Centaur, right? So her DP
Entire
ulti
team are
doesn't
now picking.
Yeah,
get
no,
reflected.
I don't think she'd be taking damage
Yeah,
from that.
yeah.
But Blade Mail, not a bad pickup against Death Prophet.
Oh yeah, for sure. And, we got a Rubik.
Yeah. He's gonna be
Yeah, you
looking
know,
to steal Exo,
Only
steal
10
the
seconds.
Ravage,
yeah,
Witch
or even
Ult.
Death Ward. Yeah,
5
I
seconds
mean, you
remain.
know, I love a good Rubik. So
Mm-hmm.
man, the Lost Boys getting pretty low on their reserve time already.
Yeah, only 15 seconds left. We're gonna pick up a Quap. Not a bad matchup against Death Prophet. You have kind of mobility to kind of jump away from her Spirit Siphons. Don't want to get silenced by her. It does provide a good amount of burst damage.
Yeah, definitely, probably what they were looking for, some high magical burst damage off of the Rubik and the Quap.
I'm gonna grab a Wraith King. Another
All
good
right.
tanky frontliner. That's 2 lives to be able to absorb some of that burst damage.
Ooh,
Too
ban on.
bothered by silencer and it's getting right click down from a distance. Interesting to see what facet they put on Wraith King. I feel like the Bone Guard just kind of is itching forward as being a better facet.
Yeah. The you just gotta think about how easily the other team kills the skellies. Like Centaur and
Mhm.
Quap can just insta kill a whole wave of skellies, so it's not might be worth to go into his spectral blade to try and chip away early. And
The Lost Boys banned the sniper. I think that was kind of a sharp ban that they did. If you're looking at the lineup of The Last of Us, putting a sniper behind all that.
yeah, depending on where they put this death profit, right? I could see them either looking for a pause four or a mid. So having those three frontliners run at you, definitely don't want to have a strong backline behind them.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like Tidehunter, Death Prophet, Wraith King, you'd kind of expect those to be the core.
Right.
But I mean, you could see maybe a support Death Prophet.
Ooh. The ban on the lone druid.
Yeah, ooh, that's a Rufio. That's a Rufio hero right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Won't
we were
they?
just talking about him. Lone
Runaton,
druid.
they'll never give Rufio the Lone Druid.
Yeah,
Good to,
he's pretty
good to
damn
see you on.
strong.
I think Runaton is Rufio's greatest fan.
Ah.
It might just be Rufio, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, we were just looking at Lone Druid and the fact that they took that third facet away, so you can no longer turn your bear into a bigger bear.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. Ooh,
They're picking up a Huskar.
all right.
See The Last of Us sporting a lot of tankiness, a lot of health.
Right. I wonder if this was uh not so much a counter pick, but kind of like they didn't want to fight a Huskar, so they thought the Lost Boys might look to pick him up
Hmm.
because he can be pretty good against DP, Tidehunter.
Looks like we got a Templar Assassin.
Ooh.
Yeah, Rufio played Templar Assassin. We played these guys last week.
Where you look at these hats though?
Yeah. Whoa, look at that Witch Doctor staff. I've never seen that
Yeah,
before.
that's cool.
It looks like Witch Doctor's holding that sword. Kind of matches his pirate, but they got the pirate thing going on between Tide and Witch.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Dyer's looking real cool. That silencer set's awesome.
Yeah.
But the Quap just looks very clean.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard call, man. Who you giving it to?
It is a hard call. I'm just leaning very slightly towards the Lost Boys, just because they have just a little bit more shine.
Yeah,
The
that's kind of
tiniest
what I
little
was
bit more.
thinking. I probably got to give a lot as well because that Huskar feel place, right? That Radiant kind of has a thing going, color scheme, and the Huskar just doesn't fit for it.
Yeah.
But he does look really cool.
So game one, two teams facing off
Will you
once
come play
again.
hold hands with me?
Rematch. On the side of which side am I on here? On the side of The Last of Us, we got Turkish Martha Stewart playing the Tide Hunter. First Boy Chugwater playing the Wraith King. Puck Chwop on our Death Prophet. Bomber is gonna rock the Huskar. And Wesley J here on the Witch Doctor. On the side of the Lost Boys, we got Crazy Ninja Smurf on the Silencer. Octavine playing the Quap Mid. Rufio on the Templar Assassin. Rex Cow on the Centaur. And lastly, Tremolo Soul on the Rufio. No, sorry. On the Rubik. I mean, he's
This is
gonna
looking
be
like
supporting Rufio. That's what I meant to say. I'm guessing.
hmm. Yeah, it looks like this will be a pause 5 Death Prophet.
Just
So,
5 Death
interesting
Prophet.
choice.
Yeah.
I think we've seen that before, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we saw it in one other game.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and she got the Exo. I mean, the Exo kind of just does what it does without items, so it feels pretty good
Right.
in that sense. Looks like we're gonna
So
get 3 runes on the side of the Radiant and just 1 for the side of the Lost Boys.
yeah, I would like to just make a quick PSA to anyone watching. We did look at this TA facet, the hidden reach. It gives her extra range on her meld attack, which is really good. But it gives a visible range to her allies, but it also gives it to the enemy heroes. So it's a really interesting facet that can work in her favor for getting that range, but might screw her over because it tells them exactly where she is.
Yeah. It's like it takes away part of the skill, the invisibility and being able to kind of hide.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be much harder for him to hide.
So in the bottom lane, we're gonna have the Wraith King and the Pause 5 Death Prophet. Not a bad combo against Centaur, honestly. See how the Rubik kind of tries to help even out that. Chat.
Yeah, that's kind of what Centaur doesn't want to fight, right? Just magical damage. So having that Spirit Siphon or Crypt Swarm might be a bit annoying for him to win with.
This boy's doing well in his bottom lane already to apply a lot of damage pressure. Top lane, crazy Ninja Smurf can pull off. What do you feel about a pause 1 TA? How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, we just played a game where I did a pause 1 TA and it felt pretty damn good. She's just a strong hero. You got some good armor reduction, especially if you get Deso and she hits like a truck.
Yeah. I mean, Hero definitely appreciates having items and items sooner. I definitely feel when you play it mid, you kind of have this, like, doesn't feel great to just have one item. You kind of need either Blink and then a Deso to kind of start being quite active. In lane, we've got a kill on the Rubik. Now, Rexcal fighting back here, doing a decent amount of damage, but
Yeah,
this boy getting
a
low.
little low. So yeah, we looking at this mid, Huskar has taken this Cauterize, this new facet, which looks pretty interesting for him. I've yet to see someone use it.
It's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, they just added it in the update.
So he does damage to himself, but then gets the same healing back a little bit later, and it does.
Yeah, gives him a basic dispel as well.
I guess that's sort of like you see the enemy team's got a upgraded urn. You can dispel that off yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, that's a brave blink there.
He's got a Hawk gets a kill on Centaur, doing a man fighting both Rubik and Centaur. That Spirit Siphon just keeping them alive.
And Beef Bomber able to run down Octavine. Blinked in for that that water rune, but even just a few burning spears is going to take off a massive amount of the health bar. Easy Ninja Smurf doing some good harass. I think I laned against the silencer. I was Timber Saw against the silencer. It just absolutely ruined my lane.
Yeah, those Glaives of Wisdom is just super annoying to try and fight against. Rubik looking for this D ward, but just can't seem to get the right angle. It's a tough spot.
Oh yeah, look at that. Buried that in there. That's a good one. That's a good one to note right there.
Yeah, we got to remember that. I'm taking notes.
This one on the top here, you can get a sentry in the top left of it without having to cut a tree.
Yeah.
It's just like right on the edge. It's quite
There we
a
go.
rough matchup for the Quap in the mid. Huskar is just kind of nasty hero to lane
Yeah.
against.
Yeah, until she hits that sonic wave, there's not really a great way for her to kill him. He's also with the change on inner fire where it's a silence. That's just a rough matchup for her.
Sure.
Ooh, Centaur's getting pretty low here.
With the stomp. Gonna be able to walk this out. Oof. Close. 17 health.
That was no, that looked like it was 8 health. He got down to single
Ring,
digits.
ring of protection doing work.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, looking at the last hits, it looks like all the cores on Radiant are kind of having their way, but the TA's staying on top.
Mm-hmm. Feel doing well, get those last hits. Another kill in the bottom lane. This time they'll pick up the Wraith King.
They. Oh, you mean the Wraith King got the kill? It sounded wrong. It sounded like they killed the Wraith King.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Like I said,
You're
it's
good.
it's Wednesday, it's hump day, it's midweek. I actually thought the Wraith King went down. I wanted to
Huskar
check.
does have 6.
Once again, Octavine doing that dangerous
Oh,
blank, but get out this
he
time.
didn't take life break. He skipped life break.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Worthy tribute.
There's just more burning spears, more burning spear damage. Maybe
Yeah,
not a
I
bad
guess.
play against the blinking hero.
Yeah, I could definitely see it. Whoa. Well, I mean that witch is sitting happy on 167 Grizz gold. So he's doing fine.
That's his pension right there.
He's just trying to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got wisdom runes up. Huh? Got a steal on the
Dire's middle
DP.
tower taking damage.
Yeah, that's the other thing you gotta look out for with this new patch is the map changes and the timings. You know, you gotta be aware of the Tormentor, the Wisdom runes, because that's 2 Wisdom runes to the side of Radiant.
Yeah, doing well to pick those up. See the level differences now. Yeah. Flying high on top compared to the side of the Dire.
Yeah, what do you think we're looking at the Dire? What do you think they gotta do to try and come back in this mid game?
Yeah, I mean, they got the Quap. TA's not going to be able to come online anytime soon.
Ooh, massive Sonic Wave.
Yeah, that was a rotation by Octavine. Looks down. Oh, Wraith King does have the ultimate. Be able to pick up 2 kills there. 3 kills total.
I think he just got 6, didn't he? They killed the Centaur and that gave him 6.
I see.
He was able to
So,
reincarnate after being dead, after dying to the claw. Unfortunate timing.
yeah.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Getting a good cheer in the chat. Audio issues. I am alt-tabbing at some points, so sometimes maybe my game sound cuts out. But let me know if there are volume level issues. This look like Beef Bomber almost has this armlet completed. That's gonna be a huge power spike for them. think the mid game is going to be a bit tricky for the Dire. Between the Silencer and the Rubik, they're kind of both squishy and mobility is quite low, so...
Ooh, this could be the first. Ooh, Witch Doctor goes down.
First kill picked up on the side of the Lost Boys. That's that, the last word? Lost word?
Yeah, last word. They changed it back from the passive, which it was, back to that unit target, which I think is much better than what it was on that passive.
So does that mean we have that crazy, like, nuke damage from Silencer early again?
Yeah, yeah, it looks like it. And it does back to the int multiplier. So he's just stealing your int and doing more damage off of it. They popped Exo bottom.
Can do a bit of damage on Rexcal. Easy, quick way to take this stacked camp. Oh, poor job. TPing now top with the Exism. Try and apply some pressure here onto Rufio in the top tower.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Looking for the ninja smurf, but he's doing what a ninja does. Getting caught though.
Not like a ninja. But that is another pickup for the Radiant.
Yeah,
Might be able to push that tower. Yeah, if I was the Dire, the thing you want to look for are your sixes, right? Once a Rubik and Silencer get their 6, that's going to be very big, because it doesn't matter how strong the Radiant is, right? That stolen spell is going to be just as strong.
Dire's middle tower taking
Changing off Witch Doctor for the Co-op. Not a great exchange for the Dire team, but at this point you take kills where you can. They're looking a little bit underleveled.
That's
They pick up a kill on Rufio. Eskar goes to the top there, but down. Able to pick up Silencer before going down.
definitely worth it for the Dire. I think we need to just do a counter on this Grizz gold. Just every time we get a chance to look at this. He's got 363 now. He's getting up there.
It's gonna be a sudden Agnum Scepter. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yep. It's what, 40 minutes just to insta scepter.
Yep.
Worthy
That's how you-
tribute.
That's how you play Witch Doctor.
Yeah, he's got the Dragonlance now working towards the Desolator. Looks like Wraith King working towards Radiance. A little bit ways away from the Sacred Relic. But the Lost Boys are going to group up here in the bottom with 3. We'll apply a little bit pressure here. There is an Exo on the pork chop. But gonna move top with it. Looks like they want to pressure their top tower. Leave Wraith King here alone.
He does have Reincarnate. But it looks like they're going on TA.
Hitting hard here. There's the ult to get the catch there. Rexcal coming into help, but trickier. Out goes the scream, but not a lot of effect.
They trapped Huskar. He trapped him with the Sonic Wave.
Oh yeah, oh, pretty good.
He doesn't have a Cooling Blade. He needs help.
Ideally wants to life break on someone, but that's bring him a creep. Bring him a creep.
Oh no, Tide! Go drop the tree, Tide.
Release him. There we go. Get him out of prison.
If you can't beat a Huskar, just lock him away.
You're not bad to sort of slow it down that fight while the Exo was up.
Yeah, good stall.
Carmelo's still in some trouble there. Fighting on to the Rexcal, going on a Beef Bomber. Gonna get punished for it. Tavine. I'm a bit low here. Sounds are kind of going in. Wants to fight this Huskar, but that is not the hero you want to fight.
Yeah, he's that's a Huskar.
Massive power spike. As soon as you get an armlet,
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
you just like it just tricks the enemy. Like maybe I can get this hero. Maybe we can get a kill here. No,
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
hero's able to pick up double kill,
Dire's
triple
top
kills.
tower has fallen.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit tricky for the Lost Boys to kind of put themselves back in this game for the mid game. Maybe picking up this XP rune will help. Do have some stacks of ancients. Need to pressure this bottom lane now.
Rubik stole Bone Guard.
Yep.
Does it have a base charge? Or does he still need to get charges? Because I know like if Wraithkin has like a base skellies.
I think he's gotta kill creeps, right? Yeah, they're doing the torn.
Yeah.
Oof, close.
Yeah, I think it's his shard, right? That gets him. No, that was his old shard. I don't know. It gets him skellies off rip.
I think he used to have a talent that gave him like base amount of skeletons.
A good use of that stampede, getting him out of that tricky spot.
Yeah. He did opt to change for Maledict, which I think is a good move.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Yeah, I mean that's the hard thing about Rubik, right? Trying to steal spells that you want
Yeah.
and not getting them.
Witch Doctor tends to be a good
Radiant's
pick.
middle tower is taking damage.
Sometimes Witch Doctors are keen with the heal, so they can kind of protect their spells with the heal.
Yeah, so
EP doesn't have bad spells to grab. That's kind of your two main targets. Certainly the Ravage if you can get it.
no, looks like they found the DP. She goes down.
That hurt me a bit.
Looking at 15 to 5. We do have the Bone Guard applying good amount of damage onto this bottom tower. Why we get that facet?
No, Centaur, no.
Gonna die to the burn damage from Radiance.
It's a good timing on that, Radiance.
Dire's bottom tower is in pieces. Radiant's top
Lee
tower
pointing
is
out
under
some
siege.
stacks. Good support. Devine. Balling.
Bottom tower is being attacked.
Yeah. This Witch Doctor already has his shard, so he's not going to be an easy kill.
This one has a cloak.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Looking towards.
Radiant's middle tower is being
Okay.
attacked.
Yeah, looks like Quap has her level 1 Dagon completed, just looking for that burst. And Tide also has his Mage Slayer and Eagles on Death Prophet. So starting to get some good items on people.
Yeah, we got tier 2s out now. 2 neutrals. They're going to do a Roshan. Feeling confident enough on the map. Need enough space for themselves. They're going to try and fight down this Roche. The scan does go out though, so Lost Boys are aware of this.
Yeah, this might be what they're looking for to burst the Huskar. He gets too low to Roche.
Meliso getting close to this. Get him spot and found out. He'll get punished for it, but Scream goes out.
Oh,
Close. It's a lot committed there and not much else to follow up. This is just going to be a Roshan for The Last of Us. It's been pretty strong at this stage of the game.
looks like they're going bot for the Rex Cow.
Like so committed here. It's a decent amount of movement speed. So does Death Prophet. There's a lot of horse to take down, but it's taking damage.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Oh
I think
no.
he's gonna go down, yep. Yeah.
Yeah, DP's a good hero against Centaur.
Yeah, you can see how even the position one, like it's not a bad position for the hero. You don't need a whole lot
pause,
on the
pause.
Middle tower is being attacked.
need a whole lot on the hero.
Dire's structures are
Yeah,
fortified.
for sure. I don't see how the Dire is gonna be able to fight until this Aegis.
Dire's middle tower is now but a memory.
I feel now I'm gonna have to punch back a little bit. Does nearly have the Desolator. I mean, I haven't played it myself, but I'm not sure about the facet.
The TA's facet.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna make that big of a difference.
Yeah, it really is just the extra range is definitely nice. So
Dire's top tower is
I've yet
under
to see
siege.
I've yet to see him try to hide. Yet to see him get in the nasty situation.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Do have the Aegis on Lascar?
Dire's top tower is destroyed.
Himself a Sanj. Sanjasha. You have a DD on the quap.
Queen of pain.
Both teams looks like they're just gonna farm it out a little bit here. Still have 2 minutes 40 seconds on the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Maybe looking for some mixed items here.
Yeah, looks like they're just going to take that last tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Okay, Silencer has opted to go for a Mask of
Radiant
Madness.
sure are loving those invulnerable
Must
customers.
have went to,
Radiant's
he must have
middle
went
tower
this,
is taking
yeah,
damage.
silencer can't be silenced.
Hmm.
It sounds good in paper, but I
Radiant's
think in
middle tower
practice,
is being
like,
attacked.
especially if you're a support, rushing a mask,
Yeah, it's an interesting choice as a pause 5 for sure. Even if you can't be
Radiant's middle tower is
silenced.
taking damage.
I'm not really seeing much right click he's going to be doing. Especially not against these 3 big frontliners.
yeah, he definitely needs more int and more levels in Glaive of Wisdom before that right clicking starts to as nasty as can be.
TA in trouble.
Witch comes out, he goes down. There's the silence to stop the Witch Doctor ult, but Tremillo's Soul and Ninja Smurf going down. Divine in some trouble here. That's a full team wipe.
Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
He ended up going down, but overall just a very good fight for
Look at
the side of The Last of Us.
Dire's towers are.
You know,
Dire's bottom
solid team fight. Got a 4-man Ravage, a 2-man Maledict. Just ran through him.
They're gonna be able to do. I'm gonna take this tier 2 down, tier 3. They still have the. No, they don't have the Aegis. Popped.
Dire's top tower is under
Still an ult on the Reincarnate on the Wraith King. Looks like they're gonna opt to back out here. Be a smart choice. Quite a lead now for the side of Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm still getting confused because if there's Last of Us and Lost Boys, I'm just mixing it up.
Yeah. The Last Boys.
Yeah, that's right.
The Lost of Us.
Yeah, that's a great game.
I mean, if we're the Dire,
Right.
I'm getting the sense that you kind of have to start moving the enemy around the map, getting them to waste some TPs to buy yourself some time.
Yep. And that's probably resting on this mid quad, right? He, with that blink, has a bit more escape, so maybe she needs to start playing the split push game, just trying to make some space to get Radiant to chase her around.
Definitely can get good vision with the TA traps. Put some traps on like ramps and high grounds to kind of get a sense of where the enemy's moving.
Yeah, the last thing they want is to go into a 5-man team fight again, and that Ravage will just destroy him. This TA is trying to work on BKB, but
Thirst Boy taking huge stacks here in the triangle. Got himself an Agnum Scepter. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough for the Lost Boys. All these tanky heroes are just gonna be that much harder to take down. They'll get taken down, but then they'll persist for a while. Coming in on Rexcal here. That's slow. The trap goes off, but gonna be enough to save him.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
so it looks like Huskar, I can't speak. Looks like Roshan's gonna be up in about 45 seconds. It's gonna be another timing that they're probably gonna be looking for.
Yeah, I'm guessing the Last of Us are waiting for that. We're gonna go take the Tormentor down here.
This will be the second Tormentor.
Maybe a shard on the DP? No, the Huskar.
So it's also
You know, for
pretty good.
cooldown.
And does some heal as well.
Self?
Oh, the
Heal Huskar,
Clop
yeah.
is behind them all. She might.
And she's kind of doing that bit about like getting them to move around, distract them. They're gonna commit here on the triangle here. Darl does go out for a chance for them to get out, but we feel in trouble here. Ultimate committed from the Tidehunter and Silencer. It's 2 dead on the side of the Lost Boys. 2 cores too. That's gonna make the high ground defense very difficult. Get buyback. Looks like buyback on the looks like they do both have buyback here. It's only a 15-second timer, but I'll just let this rack go. Wait for your teammates to be up.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Rest of us are gonna move in onto the center rack here. No silence.
Dire's structures are falling.
We have a glyph to slow this down. Tidehunter doesn't have Ravage. I haven't seen the meld long distance range work yet.
Yeah. No, not much chance to use it in this game.
I don't know, does it mitigate the need for a blink dagger on the hero?
I don't think so. Right, she still enjoys that mobility.
Not many heroes like the refraction with blink dagger is a really good combination since as long as the refraction's getting hit, she can still play.
Yeah. This will be second Roshan for The Last of Us, and they'll definitely be wanting to push that mid tier 3.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
We got Ravage up in 20 seconds. It's going to time nicely with their high ground attempt here. Quap doing kind of what she can to out the side lane here. We're going to get a reaction. I'm surprised.
Yeah, he does have Blink.
That's where you blink out and you've successfully diverged a high ground attempt.
Yeah, you got DP coming down as well. It's like sometime
Yeah.
might be caught in the middle of it.
It's too weird. They have to be careful here to commit to something they can't quite finish. The Ravage going out to try and get the Quap, but just an easy blink out.
There's the side.
Second, once that silence up, she's gone.
Ooh. And Blink used on the Tide Hunter, so she'll get out.
A lot committed there on the side of The Last of Us. Well played by Devine. That's kind of what you're hoping for. Just delaying the enemy aggression. Next thing they need is to deward this sort of area here. Whenever fights and things break out, and you can kind of tell when the enemy team is kind of half committed. And that's the time for supports to kind of go out and regain some vision.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to gear up now for the high ground push.
Yeah, let's see what the extra minute or so bought them.
Well, it gave them enough time to get BKB on ranked game. They might try wrapping around here, going up the high ground where they already took the racks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stuns go out. Tremendous Soul goes down. It's a good play. I mean, why go up the high ground on a side where there's a tower where you can just go up the side you've already taken? Banner down. With this Exorcism, they're going to be able to take this mid-rack pretty easily. Lost Boys kind of circling here. Cedar would make their entrance. X-Cow commits the ultimate. Going in on the Witch Doctor. On the top, kind of a split fight here, but
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
it's just deaths on the side of the Lost Boys. Rex Cow will go down. Mellow Soul now being chased by 4 heroes. It's gonna go down as well. Octavie now for this defense.
And there's GG. They've been cold. Nice. Nicely done.
Yeah, I mean, very, very decisive victory on The Last of Us. You can definitely see how the Huskar, as soon as it got the one item, was able to get a few early kills right in the laning stage. It was just kind of all downhill from there.
Yeah. So that's their third win in this matchup. Definitely showing extremely strong.
A bit tricky,
Yeah,
right? You have to kind of deal with a whole lot of health right out of the laning stage. I think it gets a bit tricky doing that when you're as squishy as you are.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
TA just takes a little bit too much time to come online.
Yeah. From that very strong start, they were always on the back foot. So definitely it seemed like they couldn't play as greedy as the Lost Boys tried to play. Just didn't have the items to or the levels to compete with them the Last of Us played around their ultis really well. Ravage, DP ulti.
See the position 5 DP at 3100 at 10 minutes. That doesn't look like a support at all.
No.
I guess I had 3 kills by the end of leading stage.
Who would you give MVP to?
I think Huskar probably had the biggest sort of wedging effect to create that snowball, but it's a Huskar. That's kind of how the hero plays out.
Are we obligated to just give it to Witch Doctor?
I'm thinking the Ravages were kind of key. You see Turkish Martha Store not hesitating to commit the Ravage on a few individual targets to secure kills, and I think that really helped just keep the momentum that they had.
Totally. I think I'm going to give it to Pork Chop here. Just this pause 5 DP, just
Yeah.
running over the Centaur, using this Yules in a very aggressive way, right? Just as soon as the Stampede came out, just Yules them and keep them right next to her. Got him a lot of kills, made a lot of space,
Yeah.
played extremely well.
Definitely a very like strong show force for a pause 5. And that's exactly what we saw with the other DP pause 5. It's like it's kind of jarring how strong it could just be despite its low priority role.
For sure. Well, I'm gonna hit the bathroom and get ready for this next game.
We're gonna do a 5 minute break. I'm gonna stop the stream and let the delay play out, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes or so.
Alrighty.
Game 2. We'll see how the Lost Boys are able to maybe push back and eke themselves a win here.